Picture in your mind's eye, the government has come up with a system of caring for all the orphans. And what they've done is decided that random citizens will be chosen, adults, to care for the child. Each one would be assigned a child, an orphan that they would care for as their own. You'll be given full custody and even a stipend to help to care for the child's needs. Now, imagine you're chosen for this assignment and one day you get the knock at the door. And there is the child and the government officials, and they drop the child off. They explain to you that this is now your child, you have full custody, and they're gone. And the child is just there, staring up at you. Maybe they're 6 years old. What would you say to the child? What would you do? Do you think you might offer it something to eat or drink, invite it inside? Probably. Maybe you would offer words of encouragement. Hey, it's okay. Don't worry about anything. I've got you. This is your new home now. You're welcome here. Would you care for its needs? Would you buy it food and clothing? Would you look out for its shelter? Would you make sure that it had some of its wants provided for? Probably you'd enroll it in school. Probably you'd help it to learn and to grow and to have all of the opportunities that you could possibly provide it. Probably you wouldn't take it around your toxic family, would you? But instead you would protect it and advocate for its needs. If anyone tried to cross boundaries that you set to protect the child, right? You would speak up for the child. All the same ways that you would care for that child is the way you're supposed to love yourself. Because just like a government program, the universe has just randomly assigned you, and you became a child, aware and conscious, but you had someone to care for, and you might not have realized that. And that child is you. You have someone to care for. And that inner child is with you all the time, 24/7. It hears everything you think and everything you say. It sees everything you do. If you neglect it, it would be like neglecting that child. That's neglect, and so you don't want to do that. If you abuse it, if you use words against it, you're so stupid. When you say that to yourself, you have to picture that you're saying that to a child. That's a form of abuse. You're dumb. How can you do that? I could never trust you. You're worthless. You're not wanted. You're unlovable. Those things that you say to yourself, they're self-abusive, and now you know, because you would never say that to a child that is in your care. So everything you would do for the child, making sure it has what it needs to eat, nutritious food, making sure it's able to have a little bit of fun, is what you should do for yourself. That's how you love the self. Protecting it, advocating for it, that's what you should do for yourself. That's how you love the self. And everything you wouldn't do to a child, talk bad about it, talk down about it, is what you should not do for yourself. Fact of the matter is, if you had a child to care for, you would actually aggrandize the child in the way you spoke to it. You would say, "You're so smart. This is an amazing picture. You're so creative. Wow, haha, you're so funny." You would be building up the child's ego. That's how you're supposed to speak to yourself, because that is how you love yourself. As you love your neighbor is how you should love yourself. Everything you would do for another person that would be an act of love toward them, that's the same way you are supposed to love yourself. So in every moment of your life, ask yourself, what would I do if a child were here? Oh, I'd ask him what he needs to eat, and then do that for yourself. I'd cook for him, and then do that for yourself. I'd take him to the museum, to the park, to the playground, and then do that for yourself. And check the way you're talking to yourself. And make sure that it's the same way you would speak to a child. Try that. Try for a day. Try for 3 days, a week. See the difference. That's self-love. And it's not just something that would be nice to do. It's imperative. It's a command. It's the law. It's a law of the universe. So care for your child.